Okay guys, this is Mr. Shiny Garrus. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Grace's F. In the last part, I'm trying to blank. Why am I trying to blank? Oh, we went, did a lot of stuff at the Archive of Wisdom. There we go. And learned a lot of stuff. And in this part, we're going to move on here at World's Eye and see if we beat Richard. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember as much. It's my fault because I've been playing the Japanese version of this game, so I'm a lot farther behind in that version. Because I'm also learning the speedrun that version. Which brings up a small point I want to bring up. I have the Japanese version, yeah, so I could show off things in the Japanese version. However, for the most part, there's really no difference between the JP and the NA version other than a pretty big glitch that if people wanted me to show off that glitch, I could show off and potentially show off why it's really useful. So yeah, I could do that if enough people want to see the glitch because, well, hey, it is the one sort of big difference, and it's just like it's the huge difference why speedrunning the NA version and JP version are vastly different in the fact that actually the JP version I think would fall behind the NA version at times, but then just shoot ahead because you can, thanks to that glitch, you're going to be able to outdamage the North American version very easily throughout the majority of the game until like endgame where it will be even out. So let's move on after I've just wasted like 2 minutes. This will likely perhaps be a little bit shorter part, partly because I'm just recording this much later than I wanted.
To the Lostalia, but it's been sealed off.
Well, it looks like we beat Richard here.
Look up there.
Oh hey, we beat Richard, and then he just shows up right as we get there. Convenient. He doesn't look so good.
Richard, what happened to you?
Yeah, I don't like that. It looks kind of evil and now colorful at the same time. I assume that's the elf making the color. It is pretty good. I do love this. Just the artwork right now. It's so awesome right now. I do like the colors in this game. Very colorful game. Very colorful indeed. Although...
Richard, stop! Stop right there! Shut up!
Hey, that's Luke's line. That's Luke's line. Stop stealing Luke's line, Richard. And we get Richard boss fight. Oh, and he Novas right away. Actually, that's actually the perfect time to lightning strike. Okay. Now, for the most part, this shouldn't be too tough of a fight, because, to be quite honest, he's a lot easier than Kurt is. So, the fact that we did really good on Kurt is a pretty good sign that this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Although we still want to watch out for his Mystic Arts.
Your blood will fall like petals. Bloody rose.
Watch, I'll do like worse on this. Okay, here we go. Free Calamity Rondo. Doing some damage. Wait, what's he weak to? I should have paid more attention. Human Nova Burn-In Shot. What does Malik got on that? Okay. Okay. Oh man. Okay, Asbel. Lightning strike. Okay, this is going pretty good. Oh yeah, now that I'm getting the blazing earth, that was actually probably a strat I should have used earlier, but yeah. Overall, this is a pretty easy boss fight overall. Although this will probably like somehow take longer than Kurt. Oh, there we go. Nope, that only took 1.5 minutes. Kurt was more like 2 minutes. But again, yeah, not too hard of a fight. And of course, the extra EXP we likely get from that race omelet is pretty good. What happened to your voice, Richard? Is there anyone concerned about his voice right now?
Else we can do, except grant him a quick,
seriously.
merciful end.
No, wait, stop! I can hear his voice. I hear Richard's voice. Advil. Is that you? Richard! And the pain is too much. Help me, Advil.
Do you need an Advil,
Yes.
Richard?
I'm right here for you.
'Cause it looks like you got a pretty bad headache. Just saying. Just saying.
Don't kill me. Please, Advil. You are my friend. I was there. Oh, it's you again. Frodo's haze.
Protos Haze?
Protos Haste?
What you talk about, Richard?
I saw that name in the Archive of Wisdom.
What you talk about, fool? I don't even know what I'm doing right there, but...
No, you're wrong. I'm Sophie. Richard. Let's make a friendship pact. Then everything will be okay.
Typical JRPG logic.
Oh, Sophie.
Right there. 100%.
Die.
Well, that isn't very nice, Richard.
Sophie!
Whoa, what the?
Sophie!
I take it Malik's the only one watching this right now? What's happening with Richard?
Please open your eyes! No! The time has come. I have finally arrived. And now there is no one who can stand in my way!
And now we're gonna switch over to FMV mode.
Everyone run! If we don't move now, then we won't make it out of here alive!
I like how Pascal's starting to run, but isn't going anywhere.
Advil, we have to go! Damn.
Really, Richard, you're gonna use tentacles here. This is Japanese. It is definitely Japanese. Very Japanese. And that marks pretty much the 5/8 point of the game. Right there. Although from 5/8 to 3/4 is going to be a lot shorter, I believe, than
Come on,
1/2 to 5/8, because Fendel's actually one of the longer parts in the game.
My wounds are healed now. I just don't understand what's going on.
Sophie!
Thank goodness you're awake. I'm so glad. Asbel. Sharia. What happened? To me?
Richard attacked us. You've been unconscious for a while.
What happened to him?
He was enveloped by some kind of strange cocoon. And we don't really know what became of him.
Richard. Sophie, try to hold on. What happened to everyone? Where are you? Everything's a blur. What? Where did you go? I can't see you. Sophie, tell us, what's wrong?
We're right here, Sophie.
Can you see anything?
Your faces are getting blurry. I can't see. This could be an after
Well, how are we
effect
supposed
from
to
the
fight with a
attack.
blind fighter?
If we don't help her, she
mean,
might
seriously.
lose her sight.
No.
It's no use. I can't seem to
Wait,
heal
Hubert's
with either
healing?
arts or medicine.
We've
I
gotta
feel
do
like I've
something.
had
What else
this
can we try?
epiphany before, and it just still shocks me every time.
Well, she won't get any better just lying on the ground. Let's find an inn or something.
Well, now we know where we need to head to next, so I will meet you at the Zavert Inn. And, yeah, Sophie's no longer in battle, so Hubert, get out of my party right now. I want Pascal. So yeah, I'm gonna meet you at the Zavert Inn. Okay, guys, I'm back now at the Zavert Inn, and we wanna rest up. Oh, it's not free this time? Golly, 200 gold. That's so much money. Not
How's
really.
she doing? A little better. At least she's sleeping now.
Sophie.
Hey, Asbel. This is gonna sound weird, but I don't think Sophie's human. At least not like us.
Hey!
Hey, calm down, Asbel. Calm down. Calm down. No one's trying to
Don't yell at
antagonize
me.
her.
She's just not reacting like a normal person, you know?
Human or not, she's still in pain. If you're suggesting we just abandon her...
Oh, geez, what's wrong with you? No, I'm trying to help. Do you remember when I mentioned Fodra back at the Archive of Wisdom?
Yeah, what is this Fodra that you spoke of?
I remember you saying that Proto's haste came from there.
Oh, yeah. And Richard called Sophie Proto's ace.
And that Protos haste stopped Lambda
There we
from
go.
destroying the Valkanus.
Yep, we're piecing
Well,
things
if
together.
Richard is right, and Sophie is Proto's haste, then there might be a way to help her. But we'll have to take her to Fodra. Look, guys, if arts don't work and medicines don't work, then we're about out of options. Of course, I can't promise this'll work either. Richard could have been lying or crazy or whatever.
That is a possibility. He
And
didn't
the
seem
records in the archive
normal,
were
his
totally
normal
old.
self.
So yeah, it might not work, but I think it's the only shot we have.
Well, I'm on board because Pascal
How
said
do we get
it.
to Fodra?
I don't
I
know.
can't just let Sophie suffer like this. It's my turn to save her for once.
So please, get me to Fodra. I'll do whatever it takes.
And what? The rest of us will just sit here and wait for your return?
Nah,
Everyone
it's
feels
probably
the
not the
same as
best
you,
idea.
Advil.
Wait, are you sure?
Of course! We've come this far, haven't we?
Thanks, everyone. Then let's get to Fodra and figure out how to save our friend.
Right.
Okay.
If we're lucky, we might even learn something about what happened to Richard.
What do you mean? I think Richard is connected to that Lambda guy.
That seems probably
Wait, you
a
do?
possibility. Probably. Well, what am I saying? It's
Yeah,
likely.
so we should keep our
Probably
eyes
a
open and try to
possibility.
learn as much as we
What
can.
kind of nonsense is that?
But first we need to go back to the Archive of Wisdom, because I totally don't know how to get to Fodra. But once I figure that out, we'll head there toot sweet.
I was about to say, I don't think we're supposed to head to the Archive of Wisdom, and this is why.
Ah, there you are, Pascal.
Change of
The
plans.
captain said you were in trouble, so we came here right away. The
Kind
overseer
of
has
change of
concluded
plans.
her discussions with Chancellor Eigen. Fendel has pledged us their full support.
The information you seek will not be found in the Archive of Wisdom. Instead,
Okay.
you will need to visit our other archive, the Lost Archive.
Well, how are we supposed to find it if it's lost?
We have another archive?
Of sort. Long ago, you see, we Marcians lived in a place far from our current home. When we left, we were unable to bring all that we had acquired, and so some items were sealed away.
Oh, that's cool. So where is this other archive?
In a Stratton city called Sable Izolle.
Oh, okay. That's not so lost then.
It won't be easy to reach Sable Izolle from here. Fendel and Strata aren't on good terms, and no ships sail between here and there.
Oh, I think we worked that out with
It is
the
already
thing.
taken care of.
See,
The overseer
They
has
got us.
graciously arranged for Chancellor Eigen to provide a ship. It is waiting in the harbor and ready to sail upon your word.
Thank you. This will be a great help.
We will watch over your friend Sophie while you are gone. There is no need for concern.
Thank you, Poisson. Hang in there, Sophie. We're going to make you better. I promise.
Sophie now completely left the party. Don't worry, we'll get her back at some point. I don't mean to spoil, but we will. But first, Skit.
If what Pascal says is true, then that means...
Advil, I know what you're thinking, and you don't have to feel that way. It doesn't matter what we find out. To us, Sophie will always be Sophie, right?
Huh?
Whatever truths we learn will only help us understand Sophie better. Even with everything that's happened, I'm just glad that I had a chance to get to know her. She's meant the world to us, and nothing is going to change that.
You're right. All the things we've done, all the memories we share. We have to protect Sophie. It's the only option.
That's more like it. That look fits you much better than when you're down.
You're really sweet, Sharia.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Okay. Well, so we have to go back to the port, so I'll meet you there in a second. Oh, okay, we're back, cause scene. Sorry, I didn't realize the scene happened without
Sophie?
me talking with the person.
What are you doing outside? You should be in bed.
I'm sorry, she insisted on seeing you. I'm coming with you. I can't stay in bed while you fight for me. And I won't get better here. I want to be with you. I won't get in the way. I promise. So please, please let me stay.
Okay, but you can't be in battles.
Sophie,
Hubert, take care of her.
All right, but no
Keep her out of the
heroics,
house.
okay?
Hubert, that's your job.
Thanks,
Babysitting.
Advil. This is a letter from Chancellor Eigen to the President of Strata. I believe the Chancellor wishes to mend ties between the two countries. If ever all countries needed to work together, that time is now.
We understand. We'll make sure the letter arrives safely. The quickest way to Sable Izolle is through Ol Rey, so we should head there first. They won't be pleased to see a Fendolian ship sail into port, but I'm sure we can explain the situation.
Imagine, sailing from Fendel to Strata. These are indeed interesting times.
And this is for you, Pascal. Oh, cool! This little doodad will let us send messages back and forth. I'll contact you immediately if anything changes.
All right, let's get going.
Okay, yeah, let's head to Ol Rey. And Ol Rey will be about where we wrap up this part. Seems like a good spot to end it. We got through a big chunk of cutscenes, a lot of cutscenes. It was a big cutscene. It's been the last two parts have been very, very, very cutscene heavy. Actually, most parts tend to have cutscenes, except for optional parts. Feels like lately. Although the next few parts should have, I feel, less cutscenes because we get a bit more explory optional stuff we can do. Kind of, sort of. Actually, it might be a few more parts, but there are some new stuff we will see, and then there'll be after the
Are you okay,
3/4 mark. There'll be a lot more stuff to see. It'll be a lot different.
I'm fine.
We'll have new areas to explore.
Thank you both. We're on the ocean. I can't see it, but I can smell it. We rode a boat together when you were little, didn't we, Asbel?
Yeah, when we went to Barona.
You wanted to sail around the world with everyone someday. Your dream came true, Asbel. Though I haven't
And you,
recovered my
the
memory
dream
yet.
came true. Stop quoting Crisis Core.
Still,
Sorry.
I'm happy
I
we can
had
travel
to.
together.
I'm sorry.
Sophie, you should get some sleep.
Try and be a little more a topic.
I'm fine. Everything is blurry, but I see lots of blue. I wonder if I'll lose my sight completely. I'd miss seeing all my friends. I guess it's good that I can still remember you. Sharia has pretty hair, and Asbel has a kind smile. Remembering these things makes me happy, even if I won't see them anymore. So I'll be fine.
Oh, Sophie.
We'll find a way to heal you. I promise.
Even if I'm not like you?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Okay, now we have to sit here and wait for the boat to get to Ol Rey.
Jeez,
Hey,
these jerks
hey.
really know how to make a girl
Hey.
feel welcome.
Considering we're the first ship from Fendel to ever dock here, it's hard to blame them.
Lieutenant Oswell, sir.
Okay, we're good now. This is
Fools,
Hubert will save
stand down
the
at
day
once.
just by being there.
I'm terribly sorry, Lieutenant. If we'd had known it was you, this never would have happened.
Apologies are unnecessary. You were right to be wary of such a vessel. Now, please tell us where to find the president.
He's traveling here to interview witnesses who've seen the situation at World's Eye. He's slated to stop at Sable Izolle on his way.
Well, that's just perfect timing, isn't it?
Then we can deliver this letter to him in person. Let's hurry to Sable Izolle before we miss him.
Yes, but this is a JRPG, so we all know we could take as much time as we wanted and would still get there, because plot convenience. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna kind of semi be diligent. We'll do a few small things, but not a whole lot. But first, I'll do this quick
Sable
save
Izolle.
skit.
Isn't that...
It's a city devoted to the research of Kriya's art. Sharia, what's wrong?
When we visited Sable Izolle, people were trying to keep the Rakagong from being killed.
Is that right? Interesting. Then I assume that must have been when you were all swallowed by the Rakagong.
Yep.
Stop it! Please, don't ever bring that up again.
Excuse me, did I say something
Everyone's
wrong?
face is there. Yep.
Okay. What are you not telling me?
Butts. That's what they're not telling you. Butts. Anyway, in the next part, we'll do a few things in Ulray before heading off to Sable Izolle to meet the president. So this is Mr. Shiny Garros signing out, guys. Have a good day, and goodbye.